Let's go ahead and begin at the top of our mat. Take a couple nice deep inhalations in, just beginning to center yourself for your practice today. On an inhale up, let's go ahead and reach arms to sky. Let's grab the right wrist and start to bend over towards the left, opening the right side body. Again, taking the other side, we'll take the left wrist, opening up that left side body. Finding length through the obliques. Let's do that one more time. Both sides, taking the right wrist, open right side body, and over to the other side. Left wrist and opening the left side body. Exhale the arms down. Let's go ahead and start to slide that left hand down the left leg, the outside of the left leg, reaching over with the right arm. And coming back and doing the same thing, other side. Right hand going down the outside of the right leg and opening up with the left, opening that left side body. From here, we'll go ahead and come back, finding a twist, left arm coming forward, right arm going back and looking at your right hand, maintaining stability through your feet. And let's go ahead and twist over to the other side. Right hand in front, left arm back, and we're looking at the left hand. Coming back, let's go ahead and do a nice stretch. Let's go ahead, take our right hand, elbow toward the sky, clasping our hands behind our back. And let's go ahead and switch arms. So left arm on top, left elbow towards the sky, right arm under. And just finding that nice openness. Let's go ahead and take prayer position behind the back, open heart center towards the sky, finding a nice little back bend here, opening up the entire front of the body, collarbone open, and clasping the hands behind the back. Let's go ahead and forward fold, keeping that clasp. Nice job. Exhale, hands to the ground. Let's go ahead and take our arms a little bit out to the front, left hand in the center of our mat, bending the left knee, opening up with the right hand towards the sky. And taking the other side. Exhale, right hand down to the mat, bending the right knee and opening up with the left hand towards the sky. Opening up through those shoulders, through that chest, and let's take that one more time each side. Bring that right arm forward, and one more time on the left side. Left arm slightly forward. Exhale back to the mat. Inhale, head up, and exhale it down. Inhale, head up one more time. Exhale, head down. Just getting some nice flexibility there in the hamstrings. Some flexibility throughout the spine. Couple more times. Hands to mat. And let's go ahead and jump back. Come to a chaturanga, pushing up into up dog, opening those shoulders, opening through the collarbone, heart center, pressing into the mat, toes onto the mat. And let's do a second chaturanga, bringing it up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, our down dog position. And let's go ahead and do some jumps back and forward on the mat. So we'll do about 20 of these on your own time. You can stop the video and take your own time to do your set of 20. Exhale it down when you've finished. Bringing it all the way back up. Nice big inhale. Lengthening through the crown, and exhale, arms to the side. Let's go ahead and grab our right knee with our left hand, finding a twist. Right arm comes behind us, and go ahead and look back towards your right hand if that works for you today. Bring it around, right hand onto right knee. Let's open up the right leg, finding some flexibility within the inner right thigh. And bring the leg back down. Let's go ahead and take left knee up, taking the right hand onto the left knee, finding a twist, opening up towards the back with the left hand, and gazing over the left shoulder if that works for you. Bring that left arm back, start to open up, creating a little bit of flexibility in the inner left thigh. And exhale the leg back down. Clasping the hands behind the back one more time, forward fold. And exhale, arms down. Our jumps one more time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And exhale it down. Inhale all the way back up. And exhale it down. Let's go ahead and take both hands onto the lower back, pressing through the hips, opening the front side of the body, opening through the shoulders, the collarbone, the chest, heart center. And exhale it back. On an inhale, arms come up. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. Let's go ahead and walk the left leg back, staying on that right leg, Anjanasana. And just finding a nice little stretch here, just allowing the stretch to happen in the front of the left leg, through the quadriceps, the psoas. And from here, exhale that left hand onto the ground, and let's find a twist, bringing our right hand up towards the sky. Continuing to roll onto the outer edge of the feet, getting a little bit deeper into the twist. And let's go ahead and stack that right leg on top of the left, preparing for 10 side crunches. 2, 3, 4, nice and slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10, and really hold and squeeze that last one. Bring it back, arm up, stretching, and let's take that right arm back down to the mat. Let's take a chaturanga into an up dog, second chaturanga, pushing back into plank and immediately rolling onto the left. Now taking the other side. 2, 3, so we're on our right arm here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that last one and reach that left arm up and over, and taking a chaturanga into an up dog, opening that up dog, and 5 chaturangas. 4, 5. Let's take it back to down dog. And breathe. Let's go ahead and just walk in our down dog just a little bit, finding that openness, finding the stretching in our hamstrings, preparing for some more jumps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Jumping it to the front of the mat, exhaling it down. Finding a little bit of mobility in those hamstrings. Let's clasp hands behind the back. Allowing the arms to drop down, shoulders to open. And on an inhale, take it all the way back up. Arms to the sky. And exhale, arms back down to the side. Let's go ahead and open up one more time, taking both hands onto the lower back. Open it up into that back bend. And bring it back. Exhale, forward fold one more time. And this time, let's go ahead and take the right leg back. Right knee onto the mat. Both hands onto the left knee, Anjanasana, low lunge position. And just allowing now that right side, that right quadricep, the psoas, allowing that stretch to happen as well. You're getting a stretch in your hips. You're getting some stretching in the left thigh as well. Let's go ahead and exhale, right hand onto the inside of the left foot and raise our left hand to the sky. Starting to roll over onto one side, opening up. And let's go ahead and prepare for some crunches on our right arm now. Star plank. Crunches we've already finished. So we're in side plank for about 10 seconds if you can. Star side plank for about 10 seconds if you can hold it. Let's roll out of that, coming back to plank, into a chaturanga, to an up dog. A second chaturanga, always optional. And let's roll right onto the other side. Again, holding for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling out with that right arm in front of us, finding that length, coming back to plank, to a chaturanga, to an up dog. Second chaturanga optional, and pushing back into down dog. Keeping that spine straight. Let's go ahead and inhale that right leg up. Keeping the hips pointing towards the mat here. And on an exhale, we're going to bring knee to nose. Let's do that about 5 times. 2. Really squeezing, really activating the core here as you do this. 3, that navel is pushing up towards the spine. 4, and 5. On that last one, really squeeze and hold, bringing the right leg all the way through, stepping it through, and coming into lunge position. Arms up, really pushing through with that back leg, that left leg. Our right leg is in front. Let's go ahead and exhale down to prayer position, and our left elbow is going to come on the outside of the right knee, finding a twist. And breathe. Continuing to push through with that back leg, finding strength. in the right leg. Let's go ahead and exhale our left hand onto the ground. Really getting deeper into that twist here. And now exhale both hands onto the ground, preparing for side crow. Parsva bakasana. And you can go ahead and keep your legs straight out, or you can start to play around with it a little bit, coming into a splits position. And let's go ahead and bring ourselves back. And on an inhale, we're going to inhale right back up into that twist. So our right arm is walking down the left leg. Let's go ahead and exhale, left hand back to the mat. Exhale, right hand down, coming into plank towards our chaturanga to up dog. Second chaturanga optional, back into down dog. Again, just walking the dog here, just getting into any blocks that you may have. And let's take some more jumps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Jumping it all the way back up and jumping back to down dog. Let's inhale, the left leg comes up. Again, hips pointed towards the ground, and let's exhale, knee to nose 5 times. 2, 3, really activating that core. Couple more times. 4, you can do it. And 5, let's really hold it here, pushing navel towards the spine, and let's walk that left leg all the way through, coming all the way up into high lunge. Finding the strength on the left leg, a nice 90-degree angle, pushing back with the right leg. Let's exhale into prayer position and finding a twist, bringing our right elbow onto our left knee. Looking up and towards the sky, finding spaciousness through the chest, opening the shoulders, opening the chest, allowing on your exhales to go deeper into that twist. And let's go ahead and exhale, right arm down onto the mat. We're really getting a little bit deeper here into the twist. Left hand is up towards the sky. And setting up one more time for our side crow. And again, you can bring the knees together, one stacked on top of the next, or you can go ahead and play around with it a little bit, moving your legs. Finding splits in your side crow. And coming back. Maintaining that twist, inhale it up, right arm towards the sky, and that left arm is starting to walk down our right leg. Let's go ahead and exhale, right hand to the mat, open up, left hand towards the sky, and exhale, both hands to the mat, coming back to plank, holding our plank. And let's go ahead and take our right knee to our right elbow, our left knee to our left elbow. And let's do this about 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was 5 times each side. Let's go ahead and Take our chaturanga to our up dog. Second chaturanga optional, back to down dog. Let's go ahead and take our right leg underneath us, opening up into wild thing. That left arm really stretching out. Bring it back, and let's go ahead and take that on the other side. So left leg coming underneath the body, opening up, pushing the hips towards the sky, finding that stretch. And bring it back to down dog. Let's inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, right foot onto the top of the mat, and let's bring it up one more time into high lunge. And let's go ahead and do some bending lunges here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stepping all the way through to Virabhadrasana. 3 arms extended here. This is our warrior 3 pose. And holding for about 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and exhale, right hand onto the floor, and let's open up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Stacking the left hip on top of the right, opening up to the sky with our left hand. Let's go ahead and bring it all the way down, both hands to the mat, coming into standing splits. And jump it back, one leg jump back to a chaturanga, up dog to second chaturanga, optional, back to down dog. Let's go ahead and take that on the other side. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Coming up into high lunge one more time. And prepare for this side, bending lunges. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and taking it right up into Virabhadrasana 3. Really extending through that back leg, finding strength in the left leg, finding strength through the glutes, through the back of the leg, keeping that leg nice and even with the spine. And let's go ahead and exhale the left hand to the ground, opening up with the right hand towards the sky, starting to stack that right hip on top of the left. Keep going, keep breathing. Let's go ahead and exhale both hands to the ground, coming into a standing splits. Jump it back, one leg jump back to chaturanga to up dog, second chaturanga optional, coming back to down dog. And again, just moving here in your dog, just continuing to find mobility. If you feel any blockages in the hamstrings or the hips, go ahead and walk, finding your own movement, your own rhythm. And let's prepare for some plank jumps one more time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And exhale it down, forward fold, decompress in the spine. And inhale all the way back up. One more time. And exhale. Let's go ahead and open into Warrior Two position. Let's go ahead and straighten the leg and bend it one more time. Do this about 5 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or maybe 10 times. 9, 10. Straighten the leg out. Let's go ahead and bend and straighten, just keeping it nice and straight here as we bring our arm back, coming one more time into Warrior Two. Exhale, right hand onto the inside of the right foot. From here, bringing our left hand up and over, finding that nice side body stretch here. And let's go ahead and find a bind, if that works for you today. From here, we're going to bring our left foot towards the front and we're going to prepare for Bird of Paradise. Standing on the left leg, bringing the right leg up, continuing to hold that bind. Let's bring our leg back down, right leg slowly back down. Bring the left leg to the back one more time. And exhale, coming back into low lunge position. Let's go ahead and rest our elbows onto the ground, really getting that nice deep stretch here through the hips, through the legs, the inner thighs, the hamstrings, left quadricep. And just holding for a few breaths. On an inhale, we'll start to bring ourselves up, rolling our right leg out. And we're going to bring our right leg all the way around, stacking it on top of the left leg and preparing for tree pose. And holding just for a few breaths. So our right leg is on top of the left leg here in tree pose. And just holding, just breathing, and just enjoying. Let's go ahead and grab our big toe. Lift that right leg up to the sky. Bring it nice and slow and controlled back around. Keeping that left knee off the ground, just moving, finding some fluidity, some movement here. And coming through our Vinyasa one more time, pushing it into a down dog. And this time, we'll go ahead and inhale the left leg up. And come into our Warrior Two position. And let's take this about 10 times again, bending the left knee. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and straighten. Bend it. Let's bring it around, reversing the arms and straighten the leg one more time. Finding that nice stretch all the way through the left side body. Let's go ahead and bend our left knee one more time. Exhale, left hand to the ground, opening up with the right hand towards the sky. And if you feel ready, go ahead and grab the hands behind the back, finding a bind. And if you're ready, let's go ahead and step that right leg to the front and start to lift the left leg. Really maintaining your focus, maintaining the concentration here. Find a point that you can gaze upon, that you can focus on, and really maintaining stability, maintaining balance, maintaining control. Let's start to bring it down nice and slow. Left foot coming back down towards the mat, and let's go ahead and take that right leg back behind us one more time. Releasing that bind. Let's bring both hands to the inside of the left foot and come down to your elbows if that works for you today. Coming back up, starting to roll onto the outside of the leg, and we're going to come up now. We're on our right hand, and we're going to come into tree pose with our left leg resting on the right leg. And just hold for a few breaths here. Starting to bend the left arm down in front of us, finding that length through the side body. Let's go ahead and grab our big left toe, straightening out that leg. And with a nice controlled motion, bringing that left leg all the way back around. Staying off of that right knee, just finding some forward, backward movement. And step it forward into yogic squat, malasana. Prayer position in front, and our elbows are pushing our knees outward, right, to get that opening in the inner thighs. And let's go ahead and bring our right hand behind our right leg, opening up to the sky with the left. And if you feel ready, you can grab a bind, clasping your hands behind the leg. Release, come back to prayer, and let's do the same thing on the other side. So left arm is coming down and around and grabbing a bind. Release, back to prayer. Placing both hands on the mat, forward fold, legs slightly open here. And let's walk our left hand to the middle of the mat, opening up with the right hand to the sky, slightly bending that left knee. And let's do the same thing other side. Right hand to the middle of the mat, opening up with the left arm, taking that slight bend in the right knee if you need it. And exhale. Let's go ahead and step our right leg a little bit back behind us. And inhale it up and exhale it down. To get a nice hamstring stretch here. On an inhale, start to bring that right leg up. Let's grab the right ankle with our right hand, opening up. Feel that nice opening in the right hip. Exhale both hands to the ground. And let's go ahead and take our reverse half moon. So our left hand is up towards the sky and our right foot is raised. Let's go ahead and take standing splits one more time. And exhale, right leg to the ground. Inhale, head up, exhale, forward fold. And let's go ahead and do the same thing the other side. So taking that left leg back, right leg in front. Inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, making sure your hips are level here. Folding over from the hips. And you can take your hands down to the mat if that's comfortable for you. Let's go ahead and walk the hands forward, raising up to the sky with that left leg. We're going to grab the left ankle with our left hand, opening up the left hip. We're also getting some opening in our left shoulder here. Nice opening. Releasing the leg. Let's keep that left leg in the air, and let's go ahead and find a twist here, taking our right arm to the sky, left hand to the mat. Exhale, both hands to the ground, bringing it back one more time into standing splits. And exhale, left leg back to the ground. Nice forward fold here, decompressing the spine. Back of the kneecaps open, hamstrings open. And on an inhale, let's inhale it all the way back up. And exhale, hands to the side. Let's go ahead and bring our right foot onto the inside of the left hip. If you can grab this bind, go ahead and grab the right toe with the right hand, raising the left hand up to the sky, and exhale, forward fold. Keep breathing through it. And on an inhale, we're going to come up, head up. We're going to release that bind to bring both hands to the ground. Slightly shift our right foot onto the top of our left knee here. Then we're going to prepare for flying pigeon. Ekapada galavasana. So finding that arm balance here and starting to raise your left leg up towards the sky. Let's go ahead and with control bring it back down. Just taking one nice last forward folding stretch here. And inhale, arms all the way back up, releasing that leg onto the ground. Walk it out if you need, just a minute. And prepare for the other side. So taking our left foot onto the right hip, finding that bind if that's working for you today. Ardha Baddha Padmuttanasana. Let's take a nice exhale slowly forward. And if you're not taking that bind, that is okay. On an inhale, go ahead and release that left hand from the left big toe. And we're going to shift the left foot onto the top of the right knee here. Starting to bring the left knee onto the tricep, onto the back of the left arm, and our left foot is resting on our right arm. So we have this nice cradle position that we have, and we're going to inhale that right leg up toward the sky. And with some nice control, let's bring it back down, placing that left foot on top of the right knee one more time, folding it down. And on an inhale, coming all the way back up. And exhale, walk it out. Let's go ahead and come into a plie squat position. So our feet are turned at about 45-degree angles, arms in front of us here, and we'll exhale those hands down to both of our knees. And let's go ahead and find some twists here. Just getting into that spine. Just moving side to side here. Doing what feels good for you, getting into those hips. And you can stay in this position and moving through these movements as long as it feels good for you. There's really no time limit. If you feel blocked in any area, just go ahead and stay in that area for a little bit longer. Let's raise the hands up. Let's go ahead and do some opening, side body opening here. And it's not important which side you start with. Just go ahead and as you do this, move with that breath-body connection. So flow with your breath here. A few more times. And let's go ahead and bring the right arm down underneath the right leg. And let's find a bind. Placing right hand onto the mat, opening up left arm. And let's do that on the other side. So this time our left arm is coming under the left leg. And we're looking towards the sky, getting that bind, that clasp behind the leg. Let's exhale, left hand to the ground, open up right hand to sky. Coming back up one more time, straighten the legs and forward fold all the way down. And go ahead and start preparing for Sirsasana 2. So tripod headstand. And I'll switch the angle here so it's easier to see. Start by getting a nice firm base. Bringing the hands slightly behind. Bringing the legs onto the arms. And activating that core as you start to bring the legs up and towards the sky. Again, everything done with control here. Let's go ahead and exhale it, coming back down. Nice and slow and controlled. Bringing the knees back onto the triceps. and back down to the ground. And go ahead and forward fold. And coming into a seated position. Starting with Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale the left arm up. Let's take that left hand. If this bind works for you, go ahead and grab it. If not, you can keep that left elbow on the right knee. And just breathe on every exhale, allowing yourself to get a little bit deeper into that twist, making sure that you're opening up through the chest, keeping that chest nice and spacious. And let's go ahead and set up for double pigeon here. So our right foot is on top of our left knee, and our right knee is on top of our left foot. And on an exhale, just go ahead and settle into the posture just for a few breaths. And if you need a block under your head, you can grab a block or a cushion, or just use your hands, your arms. Again, just allowing yourself to settle in just for a few breaths here. Every exhale, release that tension. Just allowing yourself to go just a little bit deeper every single time. Not pushing anything, just allowing the gravity to take over. Allowing every exhalation, allowing more and more tension to release from the body, allowing openness and spaciousness to happen. And let's go ahead, shake the legs out if you need that shake. And let's go ahead and take Ardha Matsyendrasana on the other side. So our left knee is up and bent here. Our right leg is bent under the left leg. Inhale the right arm up and right elbow coming onto the outside of the left knee. And again, you can stay there or you can go ahead and take this bind. On an exhale, setting up for double pigeon on the other side. So this time our left foot is over our right knee and our left knee is over our right foot. And if double pigeon does not work for you today, you can always come into Sirsasana, just an easy cross-legged position. Just taking the right leg in front and then switching the sides as an alternative to double pigeon. You'll still feel some stretching within the hip flexors. Even some stretching into the muscles, the hamstrings, even into the glutes and the lower back. And again, just allowing this posture to happen. Not trying to force your head down to the ground. That's not the goal. The goal is to learn about your body. And as long as you're feeling that stretch, as long as you're learning from these stretches, that is the goal. And let's go ahead and prepare for Chakrasana here. And you can feel free to hang out in Chakrasana. I'm going to do a few walkovers here. And I'm going to do this 3 times on each side, and I'm at somewhat of a, not a very spacious environment. I recommend, if you are doing this, to make sure that you have enough space that you can avoid any injuries by hitting your legs onto any objects around you. If the space allows it. And last time, stretching out the Chakrasana, and as we come back, just hugging the knees into the chest here. So these are good preparation also for Viparita Chakrasana, so the TikToks. You can always start, as you start learning them, you can always start with one leg. Eventually then going into lifting off with both feet on the ground and coming back over with both feet. Let's go ahead and take a nice hamstring stretch here, taking our right leg up and exhaling it down. Taking the right leg out towards the side, grabbing the right big toe with the right hand. Even holding that left leg so it doesn't start to come up off the ground. And let's bring it back, right knee to chest, exhale, leg down, and take that other leg, left leg. Again, exhale. Allowing that stretch to happen. And if you need a strap, you can always grab a strap or a t-shirt or a towel. And letting it come around your ankle as you pull that leg towards you. You can also grab behind your knee. But essentially we want to work on opening the hamstring. So eventually we want to get the leg straight so we can feel that stretch going through the hamstring. And let's go ahead and take that leg out to the side, grabbing the left big toe with the left hand. And again, if you need to place your right hand onto the right leg to help it stay down a little bit on the ground, just to make sure that we're not lifting that right glute up off the mat. Keeping the back pressed in towards the mat. Let's go ahead and hug our legs together one more time, knees to chest, and find ourselves in a happy baby. Grabbing the outsides of our feet and just pressing, alternating knees to the ground. Rocking back and forth. We can go ahead and start to place our right arm across our right knee, holding the right foot with the left hand, getting a little bit deeper into that stretch. Almost getting the right foot behind the head, really getting that nice stretch through the hamstring. And let's go ahead and do that on the other side. So eventually we want to get our arm around, in this case it's the left arm, holding down that left knee to the ground as we're opening, getting a little bit deeper into the thigh muscles here. Let's go ahead and take both feet together and just wrap them behind our head. Coming out, opening the legs and knees to chest one more time. Preparing ourselves for Shavasana. Namaste.